I'm in Namibia right now. It's pretty crazy to be here, and I know that once I leave this place, I'm gonna be like, why didn't I film more of this? You know, like I'm living a very unique experience right now. A couple months ago, I applied for Sea Shepherd. Sea Shepherd being a non-profit ocean conservation group, notably known for stopping Japanese whaling ships. I was tired of making videos for companies I didn't believe in. I feel like there are much more important things in the world right now, and for that reason, Sea Shepherd felt like the place for me. And so I was sent to Namibia, to a little town called Walvis Bay. Now Walvis Bay was a port city, so basically everything here revolved around ships. And within all of these big ships was my little ship, which would be my house for the next 2 months. I would spend my first 20 days at sea and the remaining time at port. When you're living on a ship, everything is more simple. For 3 weeks, your entire reality is this one ship and the 16 people you're sharing it with. It's crazy how the condition of the sea affects your mood. Everything moves all the time. You try to do something, I don't know, I walk somewhere and then boom, I get shoved into a wall. Everything's super frustrating and there's no way to make it stop. Like, you just have to learn to live with it. But aside from the seasickness, living on a ship was actually quite nice. I felt more present. For those 3 weeks, everything that mattered was on the ship right here with me. You feel like you're a different person when you're at sea?
Yes, I think so. I'm more basic. I think.
More simple?
More simple.
Which is a good thing?
I think so.
Why is it a good thing to be more simple?
Because I worry less about the stupid things.
That's true. So I can't talk about Sea Shepherd without talking about environmental issues. During my time at sea and talking to some of the crew members, I learned quite a lot about the state of our oceans. The studies are there, and yet we still consume an insanely unsustainable amount of meat. We do so by habit, by lack of better knowledge. And so one thing I really appreciated coming here was that our ship was entirely vegan. So I went from vegetarian to vegan for the 2 months on board. And because we had very skilled chefs who were happy to share their knowledge with me, I realized how easy it was actually to be plant-based.
Being vegan is not a diet. Being vegan is about it's a statement against injustice treatment of other species. They are not commodities for us to use. Point. That's the main standing point.
I've been in Namibia for a month and a half now. And right now, as I'm recording this, I am 24 hours away from turning 25. The one that made this masterpiece. This is exactly what I needed. Like, this came at the perfect moment in my life, not just like travel and contract wise, but lifestyle wise. Since I started to work here, I've had to wake up at 8 a.m. every single day. I have chores to do every single day. You know, I'm working in a team, I'm with people all the time, which is something that I would complain about, or that was hard for me to live with as a freelance filmmaker. It was really good for me. It was like I woke up every day at the same time. I would meditate, and we had a team meeting. 8:15 was chores. 12 o'clock was lunchtime, and so on and so on. And after a while, after spending so much time in the same small space, you know everything by heart. You know how long it takes for your bedroom light to turn on. And you start to get this feeling of familiarity. Having a good routine here, working in a team and having a role within that team, this was all new to me. And I think it's why I felt so comfortable here so quickly. I remind myself often of how crazy this experience is. I remember when I first showed up at the airport of Walvis Bay, it was like just desert everywhere around. That was fun. It's always fun when you get somewhere new and you're like first discovering everything. Now I'm at a point where I'm starting to get familiar with everything in Walvis Bay. I'm gonna miss Walvis Bay. And I tell myself sometimes, I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna come back, right? But probably not. Like, am I really gonna come back here to Walvis Bay? It's crazy how much can happen in a period of 2 months. Coming here, I've learned the benefits of living a more simple life. I've learned about how what I choose to eat impacts the natural world. And of course, so much about the mission of Sea Shepherd itself, which I couldn't really talk about in this video. But I will say that I've met some amazing people here. I've met people who have dedicated their entire lives to this. And yeah, it's been really refreshing seeing that there are people out there who are taking action. And spending time with these people and getting to know these people has made me more hopeful.